Ender Inciarte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
First pitch, 7:05.
Comes set with the 0-1. Left side. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Hansen has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that doesn't.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, we got 2 down.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2. From the stretch.
Leading off with the Braves.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, nobody out now.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
No, that's low.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
We froze him on the breaking ball that time. Freddie Freeman goes down to become the first out here in the 2nd inning.
One down.
So now to the plate, Alfredo Ibar. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1.
Go right now, fellas.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Alfredo Ibar is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled off. The bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Down in order.
Let's play ball. Out. Ball 4. Take your base.
So stepping in, Johan Camargo, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the 3rd. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Here's the pitch.
The right fielder.
Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. He's set, and the pitch. Mike Soroka is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Alex Henson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Alex Henson.
Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. All right, so let's turn to Show Track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield. All set for the start of the 4th. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. And it's fouled away.
Nobody here, nobody.
Here's the 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
No ball,
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Fouled away. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Acuna digs in now. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Set to deliver the 0-1. No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the
Let's play ball.
so here now is the pitcher, Alex Henson, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Henson.
Here you go, make the turn, make the turn.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they lead it 3-0. He's set. Here it comes. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he popped him up. Machado over to his right. 1 out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alfredo Ibar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Alfredo.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of the spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
But right at the shortstop for the second out.
The batter number 1.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ozzie.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Set down 1, 2, 3. So here's Johan Camargo. Here's the first pitch to him.
The third baseman, Johan
Camargo, a switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season.
I got the count.
Got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Now the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
The 1-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Max Kepler will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit.
Play ball.
So striding forward now, Alex Henson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in 7th inning ready to roll. Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In there for strike 1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Give him your best stuff. Here you go.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Dansby Swanson takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night.
0-1.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still down in order to go the Braves.
That's ball 4. He's out. 3 out.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Now batting. The catcher.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
High ball.
0-1.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here's the 0-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. 24.
Play ball.
Ready for another shot now. Alex Henson. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch.
Play ball.
Leading off for
Here's the first pitch.
the third baseman, Johan Camargo.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
0-2
A
is the count.
swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. Stepping up to the plate, DJ Stewart. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so it'll have to be dealt with carefully here. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the third time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Dan Ross will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all.
And the gas lamp will be lit tonight. The Padres are National League champs.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.